Hello, I'm Fast Lawyer. I'm with Oculus Rift Reviews. Today we're going to review Coaster VR. Coaster VR is a roller coaster app. It's available on the Oculus Store and the Steam Store. I do mention both stores because in this case, both versions seem to be different. I personally bought the Oculus Store version for $2.99, and I've heard reports that from the Steam version, the Oculus touch controllers do not work, so you cannot select a roller coaster experience from the menu. So if you're on the Oculus Rift, I do recommend that you get the Oculus Store version. Just out of abundance of caution, I haven't heard anybody confirm the opposite, that it does work, that the Steam version does indeed work on the Oculus Rift. I only see posts on the Steam forums that Coaster does not work on the Oculus Rift because of the touch controllers. You cannot select an experience. Uh, the Steam Store version and the Oculus Store versions are normally priced at $5, but I believe they both go on sale for the same price. I don't know why. In this case, I got the Coaster version from the Oculus Store. Maybe because it only showed HTC Vive support. Because it's very rare that I do that. Usually, I always buy the Steam version, especially when they're at the same price, same sale price. This coaster experience have 5 different themed experiences. And when it first came out, it only had 4, and then they later added the holiday coaster. And I believe this caused a problem, which I'll talk about later. These 5 experiences are all different themes, and they each run from 3 to 4 minutes long. 3 of the 5 experiences are actually mini experiences. What I mean by that is that you're a little person in a little coaster and you're traveling around in a normal sized world. Either that or you're a normal sized person and everything else is giant. And then you have the 2 space theme ones. I do like this app, I do recommend it. But again, if you're an Oculus, don't get the Steam version because from every one that I've read about, it doesn't work on the Oculus. Um, Although I do like this app and I do think the experiences are nice, I don't think it's one of the best VR experiences. I wouldn't put it in my top 5. I may not even put it in my top 10 of VR roller coasters. It's still good and it's a solid experience, but I think one thing that brings it down is the level of graphics. They're not the best. And number 2, they are a little short. Not a whole lot of stuff happens. It does seem like you're in a static world. There are a few things that happen, but not a lot. Not enough to hold your interest. However, what I do like about this app is that all 5 themes are different and they're all imaginative. The worlds created are really excellent. And yeah, there's a lot of nice ideas put into these coasters. It's just that some of the more modern ones have like dinosaurs running at you or stuff like that. And this really doesn't have that. Let's do one of the experiences to give you a good idea of how these 5 experiences are. Room coaster is my favorite out of the bunch, and here we go. Now, keep in mind, I would not recommend this app if you get VR nausea, or if you just don't like, or if you get any kind of motion sickness. Keep in mind, this is a coaster ride, so it's a completely passive experience. You're just enjoying the ride. And if you get nausea, or if you get motion sickness, it probably will not be a pleasant experience for you. But for someone like me who likes this sort of stuff, I have fun every time I ride these. And like I said, I do like this app. I do recommend it. For us VR hardcore fans, definitely it's a must buy. But for everyone else, I would say only if you like coasters. And even then, there's other apps that I would recommend over this one as far as first time coaster user or gamer. I do like the theme music for this coaster. I think it matches the ride very well. And I absolutely adore this theme of being inside a living room, being a tiny person in a tiny coaster. And there's the cat licking its paws. As you can see, there's a loopy-loop that we're about to hit. So yeah, I love loopy-loops. And This might surprise you, but I wish it would go even faster. I would make my day. I had the need for speed. You see there's a drone quadricopter. So there are some, I said the world were static, and I did say that there are some stuff that happens, including the cat licking its paws and this little drone copter flying around. And as you can see, the ride started to slow down, the music died down, so the suspense is picking up, and we're slowly going to gain speed and go through those double loopy-loops over there. It's my favorite part of the ride. Yes, let's go. So yeah, I think the one thing that VR coaster does have is lots of imagination, lots of creativity in the way it was designed. So that's why I do like it, even though it's not in my top 10 list. It's just a notch below those. It would definitely be in my top 15 list, definitely for sure. And it might even be number 10 on my list. Might be. Okay. So as you can see, that was one experience. I think it's very representative of the rest. I'm not going to do the rest. I would suggest you buy the app if you like that. However, I did mention a bug, and let's do the bug. If you pick another experience, what's going to happen, at least it happens on my rig with the Oculus version. It may not happen on the Steam version. It may not happen on your rig. But what happens is this. It stays on this loading screen indefinitely. So the way to fix it, obviously, is to manually quit the app, restart, and then pick the other experience. Obviously, you don't want to do that. That is a bug I've encountered. It happens all the time. It happens each time. Got to be aware of that. Anyways, like I mentioned, I do recommend this app. I think it's a good VR coaster. And my name is Fast Lawyer. I'm with Oculus Rift Reviews. If you liked my review, please subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like and comment. And have a wonderful day. Thank you.